to Walker. Trouble here. Does well in the end. Polak gets past a distraught and distressed Anthony Stevens. Kicks to half forward. Colbert crashes into the back of his opponent. King overruns it. Simmons tackled without the footy by Makepeace. In the back, King on Brown. It comes to Medhurst. Up and under. Top of the goal square. Longmuir angling for front spot. Spoiled from Watt. Fans not happy. Makepeace goes to ground. Bell spins. Free kick. It's coming back. And 50 metres.
Gee, they're scrapping well down back, aren't they, the Roos? How many times tonight have they looked to be an inevitable goal coming to Fremantle?
But Jay's just a great battle from from both sides in there. Simmons has been fantastic, continues to present himself, tackles hard, jumps around. Farmer's doing it. At the moment, just a fantastic battle every time it goes inside the forward 50 for Fremantle. The Kangaroos are absolutely great in that area. Fremantle also battling away. Super game of football.
Peter Bell penalised for playing on after that free kick was given.
Colbert. Long kick inside 50. Motlop up. Good strong hands. Takes the mark. For his second goal. Keeps it low. And guides it home. 16 points the margin. Motlop offers a lead long. Woods with him. Motlop up in front, couldn't take it. Woods did well. Sweated on him. One possession. High ball to 50. Brown will come from the side for the Roos. Couldn't quite bring it down. Archer at ground level. Hadrill up in front. Harding over the top. Couple of juggles and a mark. Harvey's by himself inside 50. He's being held up there by Parker. And now Grover picks up his man.
Good work by Parker. Just disguised it enough to hold up the Kangaroos.
Rocker calls for it to come in long, but Hadrill getting back to make sure it's a 2-on-1 if Rocker does get it high and long. As David King comes hobbling off, placed by Anthony Stevens as Harding goes wide, and there is Rocker out on the lead. Vital kick this from Severio Rocker from 55. He's booted 4. Plenty of distance. What a magnificent kick. Great goal.
Shoulder injury. At least a couple of weeks. Low, flat bounce. Headland. Hadrill. Well done, Jones. Interesting disposal. Falling to ground. Watt to Grant. Here's Rocker on the lead. Posed to Polak. He paid the mark he has, and he didn't mark it. Don't worry about that. The umpire was caught on the wrong side.
So you're actually being paid for trying hard.
Great kick, Rocker. Oh, Motlop under pressure. Has he been paid? Free kick. Mark. He's paid the mark. The first goal of the last quarter from directly in front. It's a goal. He's got 3. Margin 2 points.
Colbert has it. Deep in his own defence as the Freo chant reverberates around the stands at Subiaco. The Dockers by a point. 14 and a half minutes gone. Final term. It's been a fantastic game. Sinclair to Stevens. Mark Porter offering an option. Motlop waits for it. Tried to link up with Porter. Grover put his body in. Porter went back again. Forced a contest. And Wells was the beneficiary. Spears to half forward and finds Grant right on 50.
Kick. That is just absolutely silky.
Wells runs on and will get it back deep in the pocket. He kicked some clutch goals already this year. And there is another one. A beauty from Daniel Wells, and the Roos are back in front.
It's in the hands of Parker. He'll kick down the line. Simmons working hard. Well done, Watt. Brown, he's the quick man in this quartet. Medhurst knocks it back. Ricochets off Brown. Medhurst again to Brown. Under pressure from 50. Corkscrews around. Peter Bell! Free kick. He gets a push.
And 50. And should be 50, surely.
Nope. Nothing doing for the 50. Fremantle are back in front of the boot of the skipper.
Peter Bell puts the Dockers back in front. 6 minutes remaining in what's been a fantastic game of football. Bell again. First hands on the footy to half forward. A man who went the other way. Lee Brown from Freo to the Kangaroos takes the mark. Stevens. Long to the wing. Done well to use the space tonight, the Kangaroos coming off half-back. This time it's Rawlings. False start. It's got Harvey short down the line. Flat-footed now, Brent Harvey. He'll have to go longer. To half-forward, Petrie and Motlop. Best chance for the Roos. Motlop at ground level, released Grant. Get the feeling the Roos aren't done yet. Here's Rocker. Into time on final term. Rocker puts the boys from Arden Street back in front.
Five points the margin, and Cook swats it forward to King. Took on the tackler and got away with it and threw it on the boot. Stand and wait. Petrie, ball comes to the front. Watt gives it back. Motlop, brilliant. Goes the fend off. Succeeds to Petrie. He'll kick. He chipped at it. Should have had a shot. Polak tackled under pressure. Ball ricochets. Parker. Dockers do well. Petrie should have had a shot from that range. Hayden did well under pressure. Kangas have numbers. Pavlich has to be good. Archer spoils to the advantage of the Roos. Sinclair, good vision. Harris to King. He loads up King from 50 metres. He lets fly. Has it got enough? Does he need a shepherd? The Dockers get back. The Dockers get back in numbers, but it is a 6-point lead. And David King's been hobbling since midway through that third quarter. Didn't quite strike it. He can kick beyond 50 normally.
3.5 remaining. What a great game of footy. 37,000 fans. Fantastic for these two clubs to be able to pull that sort of crowd and then put on a show like this. Woods to Shammer.
Kangaroos really using tactics now to slow the game down. They're starting to move back and use the flood.
Now Bell.
He has stepped up to the plate, Daniel Wells, in this last quarter. And Fremantle could go tumbling out of the 8. No longer invincible at Subiaco Oval. Teams are coming here and often walking away with the 4 premiership points, and the Kangaroos are on track. Strong tackle, Walker. Very good tackle. Not rewarded. Pavlich to Hayden. Wells trying to do it all. Hayden, a late inclusion. Goes short. Stretching. Diving. Archer. Still going forward. Medhurst to Bell from 70. Longmuir has to take a mark. He nudges him in the back. Nothing doing. Fickle bounce for Hazelby. Scoops it back. Jeffrey Farmer, they need you now. Misses.
Could be a big point though. Suddenly they can win the game. They had to score 3 times. They've got one of them, so they're now within 2 goals. 11 points.
Got to be on your toes here as they bring it in. Fremantle need a turnaround. They need to turn this football over.
Read Dean Laidley's lips. 1:50 to go. He knows it's now time to run the clock down. Time just to retain possession.
Must man up here. All the Fremantle players must come down, stand on an opposition player, make sure when the football's there, you've got an opportunity to turn the football around.
King called to hurry up. He's chewed up a good 15 to 20 seconds in the process. A high ball. Expect the Roos to go towards the boundary at every opportunity. Big ball this one. Wells, hasn't he stood up on the big stage in the final term? Cruises away, just glides across centre wing and finds Motlop. 60 from home. It's wide open. He'll attack the goal square. Pollock, the only man to get back. It bounces through. The Roos are home at Subiaco. Gets his 4th, and the Roos at the other end of the ground in the defensive 50 come together as a group, 6 or 8 of them hugging. What a gutsy performance again. The shinbone of spirit, it's a much used cliche, but on nights like tonight you've got to go with it. They trailed by 24 points midway through the 3rd term. They didn't give in, and they now lead by 17.
The class has risen. Motlop, Wells and Rocker. Just the 5 goal kickers for the Roos.
Got to look some of the work that's gone in the back half, though. Some of the rolls, like Rawling on Hazelby, fantastic play. They just don't lie down this side.
Sandland gives it to Cook. Hurries a kick forward. Brown, Hazelby taken off it. Brown hacked it off the ground to Ferrito. He had a nightmare start. Hadrill tackles him strongly into the ground. So a night for charity. Purple Haze night for the Starlight Foundation. That's why the Dockers are wearing these fully purple and white jumpers. The Kangaroos.
2 very big victories. Dean Laidley has done a wonderful job on getting the spirit when you're knocking over the Bombers and Fremantle at Subiaco.
Headland. So no charity from the Kangaroos to Pavlich. Strong tackle, Archer. What's the umpire going to do here? He'll call it up, 51 out. Archer says, I think I deserve a free kick. Lee Colbert tends to agree. So the clock ticks down. The Kangaroos rank outsiders to win this game. Fremantle spot on the 8. Their finals chances have copped a blow at the hands of a fighting Kangaroos outfit. Siren sounds. The Roos go home victors, and Dean Laidley is pumped.
He knows exactly how significant that win was. The Kangaroos joined Fremantle at 8 wins and 7 losses. They looked dead and buried when they trailed by 4 goals midway through the 3rd term. Fought hard, never gave in, and came storming home in the final term. They booted 5 goals to 1 to run out 17-point winners in front of more than 37,000 fans at Subiaco. The Kangaroos 14-12-96 defeat Fremantle 12-7-79.